The biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champions, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the champions of the NFC, the Detroit Lions. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had on their card just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Super 180. Super 1. Super 1.
Goff is caught left side by St. Brown.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
It is 3rd and long.
Cut. 20. Value 1. Cut.
Here's Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. It's the safety, Darnell Savage.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Let's go. Hey, Soko.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down by Terrion Arnold. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
3 points of cue. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll right once more with Etienne. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Goff in the pistol. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Back to the air, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. In motion is Hunter. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? No! Phil?
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, go!
Here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
ETN. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Lou!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. First and 10.
Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
All right, let's go. Phil.
We'll go back to ETN on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Lion!
To throw is Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will power his way into the end zone. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Khalif Raymond to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. Inside the 20. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first in goal, and that was electric to watch.
Gibbs. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Take right open. Go. Hey, so go. So high. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Ready, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
That's another.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
This runs straight ahead for ETN. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 9.
Hey, kill tip. Hey, lion. Stop. 30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Hey, easy, wrap. They'll
run it here with ETN. A second effort, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
5.
On 4th down, Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Shell. Hey, lift. Super. Horrible.
Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Down the field. He's got safe ground. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
120.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
4 down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
2nd and 6.
Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday. After this, it is 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ron.
Once again, it's ETN. Woo. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's ETN. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
13, Lou. Rip. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14. Seconds to go in half number 1. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up second and goal.
Hey, Soko, so hot.
Second down, Lawrence. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
So 2 quarters down here in Santa Clara, the Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. Take right open. 11. 11. Oh, here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Man, it's Thomas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, Lion. 11 at. Go, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play and just throw that ball away.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Lawrence now. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hey, easy, route.
Run the toss here to ETN. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and 7.
Go. Hey, go. Hey, I'm gun. Son, it's hot. 13 loot. Safe right. Still.
Lawrence. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have run out to a 24-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Goff in the pistol. Going for it all. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, lie.
On the give, it's ETN. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On red.
And quickly out to Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's ETN. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. at the 19-yard line.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
To the right, on the run, it's SZN. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion.
And he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Raymond now to return it.
Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Hold on. Five.
From the gun, it's Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Goff. His throw, left side, Forza Small. He's got it.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Toss to the right, here comes Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is gone. That's right side and into the hands of Tislar. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Black 20! Listen. What's that?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now, he'll air one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play here in the big game. 45 yards.
The 7-yard line.
Like 20!
Now, Goff. The outside, that's safe round. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Israel Makamu. And the Jaguars are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Second and a yard. On the handoff, it's ETN. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Jacksonville.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And that one going to be thrown down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13.
Done. It's hot.
Now a toss play, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense. Pursuit. 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
On red. Done. This is hot. Red.
They go play action for Lawrence. And that is not It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Cut! Like 20! Four down. We go, 76.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Louis. Hey, kill. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Still on his feet, and he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Detroit. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2, so it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eddie! 13, Luke!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Lawrence gives this one to ETN.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
At their own 44-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
We go, Chuck! Hey, kill! Line 20! 12! Listen.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll come up now for second down.
Cut. 280. Super. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Maverick. Set.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. In trouble, and down he goes. And there it is. For the first time in franchise history, the Jaguars are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Roger Goodell handing the Lombardi Trophy to the Jacksonville Jaguars, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.